Unlocking greatness. The Noah Lyles mentality: I'm no superhero, just a human. The power of honesty. The stadium lights burn brightest on champions. They make the sprinting gods look larger than life, immortal in their velocity, untouchable in their records. Fans chant their names as if they belong to a higher realm. But behind every roar of applause, behind every stopwatch click, there is a human heartbeat, fragile, vulnerable, and searching for purpose. Noah Lyles knows this better than most. When asked about greatness, about legacy, about being compared to Usain Bolt or labeled the savior of track and field, he doesn't hide behind clichés. Instead, he disarms the world with honesty. I'm no superhero. I'm just a human. And that's where my power comes from. It is not a humble throwaway line. It is the core of his mentality, a philosophy built not on invincibility, but on vulnerability, resilience, and the relentless pursuit of becoming the best version of himself. Childhood sparks, running toward joy. Noah Lyles' journey into greatness was not scripted like a superhero origin story. There was no lightning bolt accident, no prophecy. He was born in Gainesville, Florida, in 1997, to parents who both understood athletics but also understood struggle. His father had been a runner, his mother, too, had competed. But what defined Noah wasn't just genetics. It was the search for joy. As a child, he battled asthma. Running wasn't always easy. He wheezed. He coughed. But he ran anyway. Every race became a defiance of his body telling him no. Every sprint became a rebellion against limitation. This early adversity seeded a mentality he would carry forever. I am not invincible. But I am relentless. I am not perfect. But I will keep showing up. While many athletes frame their greatness as destiny, Noah frames his as choice, the daily choice to chase joy, even when it hurts. Breaking out, the rise of a star. By his teens, Noah Lyles had grown into one of America's brightest young sprinters. With explosive acceleration and infectious charisma, he seemed destined to fill the void left after Usain Bolt's retirement. But unlike Bolt, who thrived on the image of being an untouchable superstar, Lyles approached fame differently. He wanted to connect, not separate. He wanted fans to see his smile, his struggles, his goofy side, and his depth. This was the beginning of the Noah Lyles mentality: greatness not as perfection, but as authenticity. When he won golds and broke records, he celebrated like a showman. But when he lost, he cried openly. He never tried to pretend he was immune to disappointment. His message was clear. I'm not here to be a superhero. I'm here to be Noah. That's enough. The weight of expectation. With success came pressure. Reporters demanded to know if he could replace Bolt. Fans expected every race to end in fireworks. Sponsors wanted him to be both icon and salesman. It was here that Lyles' humanity became both weapon and shield. Unlike many athletes who crack under the invisible crown of expectation, Noah confronted it directly. He spoke openly about his mental health, about anxiety, about the difficulty of carrying not just a nation's hopes, but his own. In one emotional press conference, he admitted, "Sometimes I don't feel like I'm enough. But then I remember, I don't need to be perfect. I just need to be me." That honesty resonated far beyond track lanes. It made him a symbol not of superhuman perfection, but of relatable strength. Unlocking greatness through humanity. So what exactly is the Noah Lyles mentality? At its core, it's about redefining greatness. Greatness is not flawlessness. It's finding power in imperfection. Greatness is not about being superhuman. It's about maximizing your humanity. Greatness is not winning every race. It's daring to run despite the risk of losing. He once explained it beautifully. People think being a champion means you never break. But actually, it's about how you put yourself back together after you do. This philosophy frees him from the paralyzing weight of expectation. Instead of being trapped in fear of failure, he sees every stumble as proof of his resilience. Lessons from defeat. One of the most powerful chapters in his career came not from victory, but from defeat. At a major championship, expected to win, he fell short. Cameras caught him in tears. Critics sharpened their knives, eager to declare him overhyped. But Noah didn't hide. He spoke. I'm not ashamed of this. I gave everything. Sometimes that's not enough. But it doesn't mean I'm done. It means I'm still human. Instead of destroying him, that loss became a cornerstone of his mentality. He embraced the reality that greatness isn't about an unbroken chain of wins, it's about what you learn when you lose. That authenticity transformed him into something rarer than a record holder, a leader. Creativity, joy, and self-expression. Part of what makes Lyles so magnetic is his refusal to be defined by track alone. He paints. He makes music. He dances. He wears bold outfits. He celebrates like a rock star. For him, greatness is not just measured in seconds on the clock, it's in living fully, creatively, and joyfully. This self-expression is not just personality, it's psychology. By nurturing his creativity, he relieves pressure. He reminds himself he is more than times, medals, or rankings. This holistic approach is part of the Noah Lyles mentality. Balance. Creativity. Wholeness. Because he sees himself as a human first, he protects himself from the trap of being only an athlete. Role model for a new generation. In an era where young athletes battle unprecedented pressures, social media scrutiny, mental health struggles, financial strain, Noah Lyles' message resonates. He is proof that vulnerability is not weakness. That being authentic is more inspiring than pretending to be invincible. That humanity, not perfection, is what truly connects champions to the world. Teenage runners quote his lines in school halls. Mental health advocates cite him as a role model. Fans across sports say he made them realize that greatness doesn't mean denying pain, it means transforming it. Humanity on the global stage. At the Olympics and World Championships, when the cameras zoom in, the world sees more than just a sprinter. They see a man who laughs, who cries, who dares, who admits his fears. That rawness makes his victories sweeter and his struggles relatable. When he wins, he shows the joy of human potential. When he loses, he shows the strength of human resilience. Either way, he embodies his mantra. I'm no superhero. Just a human. And that's enough. Legacy beyond medals. What will Noah Lyles' legacy be? The medals will shine, the records may stand, but what will truly endure is his mentality. In redefining greatness, he is giving athletes permission to be human. He is carving a new path, one where authenticity matters more than image, where humanity matters more than mythology. In the end, his story will not be about times on a scoreboard. It will be about a philosophy. Greatness is not found in being more than human. It is found in being fully human. Conclusion: the human flame. Noah Lyles' mentality is not a shield of steel or a cape of invincibility. It is a flame, fragile, flickering, yet unstoppable when fueled by authenticity, joy, and courage. He is not a superhero. He never claimed to be. But in embracing his humanity. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe button, like and share. Till next time.